Action.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good evening, everyone. So welcome to the Siemens World Business Conference for 2011. And tonight we're gonna listen to our managing board. So please join me in welcoming our CEO, Mrs. Rohini. Mrs. Rohini, it's always an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you too.
Thank you so much. I probably she doesn't know my name. Anyway, so tonight we're gonna talk about the Siemens vision in 2035. That's so exciting.
It is.
So I'll leave the stage for you and for your management board. Please take your time.
Thank you very much. I don't know his name. So just to be aware of the organizational change that's happened, Peter Loscher transferred to another company, and Siemens made the excellent decision to put a woman in charge of the company. And so now you're going to see the real potential of this company come through. Siemens is a strong company. It has influence all across the world. Because of this, Siemens needs to continue to focus not only on the present, but on the future, because we need to continue to be a strong company in many years to come. We've always been a company to identify megatrends and base our goals and align our vision accordingly so that we are solving the world's problems of today. Currently, there are 4 key megatrends that we want to focus on as a company. The first megatrend is demographic change. The population is aging, and we need to develop appropriate healthcare solutions to address this growing population. Another key megatrend is climate change. The Earth is becoming warmer, and we need energy solutions to figure out how to deal with this issue. Another key change is urbanization. More and more people are moving to the cities, and we need infrastructure solutions to deal with these issues. And finally, globalization. The world is becoming more and more connected, and Siemens businesses across the world need to connect so that we too can adapt to the globalization of the world. Because of these trends, we are proposing a very bold vision for Siemens in 2035. Siemens has always been a company of innovation and pioneering, and so to continue with that trend, we are making some sweeping changes across the organization. We are proposing a new sector, again, to capitalize on resources we haven't used before. And these resources, this new sector is going to be called the Sector of New Frontiers. See the chart that says that. And we're going to capitalize on resources we've never used before. And that is resources available in the ocean, which we have never tapped into before, and there's more water on the Earth than land. So it's going to be a very profitable field for us. And also into space. I know, space. We're making very, very innovative changes at Siemens, and the possibilities are endless. And so some of the technological advances we can come up with using these new frontiers is we can discover new rare minerals on the moon's surface. We can find high-speed space shuttles that transfer between planets. We can have increased mobility. We can do energy solutions with new technology. And all of these sound a little far-fetched, a little ideal. But don't worry, we've done our homework. I have my excellent management team here to tell you the details of this plan and tell you how we're going to start today to make us Siemens a better company in the future. So with that, I'm going to pass on to my CFO, who's going to give you the financial details of this new venture. Woo!
Don't mention it. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Wang, and I'm the CFO of Siemens. And as our CEO, Ms. Rohini, just talked about our vision on the year of 2035, and we're going to set up our new sector, the new frontiers. And everybody knows in the past years, Siemens had always been the most successful companies in the world, and we were growing very steadily. Here. Which you can see from this pie chart and from this bar chart. I And from this figure, our net fit is up, 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 up. All the time. So, I myself, as a CFO and also a member of the board of Siemens, and promise that we're going to allocate all the necessary resource to this new sector. So in a word, we got money, a lot, and we got technologies, and we have the balls. So if Siemens cannot make it, who will? So to sum up, we are 100% dedicated to our goal in the year of 2035, and we are going to make people live better. So it's my great pleasure to introduce my CTO, which he will talk about the new technology that we're going to achieve in later years.
Thank you. So we heard about the money. Now let's talk about technology, guys. So in 2035, we are expecting that market demands will be for high technology products. And I'm gonna focus on energy and to see why the need to create this new sector. Because we need to keep up our R&D excellent as always with this for M1 product. So the first idea we have in mind is there already, but we're gonna invest more in it. Like as you know, the orbit, the motion of the moon around the Earth create tides, and these tides actually they create very good current down in the ocean, deep in the ocean, and we're gonna use these currents to move our turbines instead of the air inside the ocean. And because the density of the water is much more higher than the density of the air, we are expecting much more energy from this hydro turbines under the oceans. The other technology we are thinking about is we have satellites, or like satellites, which is solar cells up in the space. And as you know, in the space we don't have clouds. So we have the sun always, all the time, and we can collect energy from that. Then we're gonna shoot this energy to the air using electromagnetic waves, and then we convert it there to electricity. And now, to be more specific, I talk to, because we are focusing in energy, we have our sector head from the energy, our energy head.
Don't want to lose name tag.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Hi. So now that we know that there's the market and that we know kind of where we're going to go with you know, the M1 products. So far, we're focusing on smart products, and smart products are all nice and well. But with this new, with the world getting more and more crowded, and the technology for space and underwater traveling just being very high tech, we need to consider like we have to facilitate this change in the energy sector. So right now, what we have here: fossil renewable service, power transmission, oil and gas. And from the technology side, in the renewable we have solar and wind. Now, if we want to get on the forefront of the pioneering that's going to be done in 30 years, we need to implement another sector, and that is division, and that is the sub-water power generation. Now, as you can see, technically, it's wind turbines turned upside down into the water, which simplifies it. But if we can transfer our knowledge from offshore wind energy with very harsh environments and very, very tough maintenance problems and challenges, we are ready for the future in this sector, in this division. And then also, we're going to have space sun harvesting, which really is, we're making use of our previous engagement and knowledge, building up until 2035 to transfer into this new market in the forefront. So Siemens will be the first ones exploring deep sea power generation, exploring space, and we'll be able to be on the forefront of this new movement. So I would like to introduce my regional, my cluster CEO for Brazil. You will expand more on that.
Yeah, I'm very proud to be here tonight because Brazil was always forgotten in the last years when you talk of the BRIC countries. Even it starts with a BR. They always talk of China. I don't know why, but you have to see it's a really coming country. We are since Siemens like over 100 years in Brazil, and they always since 100 years they tell it's the country of the future, but they always say it will always be. But right now it's really the time, so we decided to put our products to Brazil, like this new space thing here, and we have a really good plan with it, and we have a very ambitious goal because the government of Brazil has the same goals as a little bit as Siemens, and we want to locate it in the north and to try to have 100% renewable energies for the country and even exporting to other countries energy by 2000, or starting with this process, 2035. And it's possible, and we're going to put this here because we have already a space shuttle thing going here in the northeast of Brazil, like close to the headquarter line. and now with more details, how we're going to do everything here, I'm going to introduce Annika, our head of corporate.
Thank you. At first, I'd like to thank you for the great job the last year. We had a lot of changes in our company, but we mastered it very good. And I'm very proud of this. Yeah, but like you can see, in the future, we have new changes. So, on the one hand, we have to attract for the best, and we have to hire the best with the know-how of the new technology. And we want to create a new corporate function. The corporate change management. To give a process support of all the changes in our company. I think it's very important to have a function like this, because we have a lot of new changes in the sector or the divisions, and we want to be a flexible and efficient company, so it's very good to support all the changes. Yeah, so we are influenced by the megatrends, and I think it's very important that we adapt us continually. So it's a good chance to have this new function there. So, I will give back to Rini, and so we just want to thank you all for attending this meeting, and I also want you to know that now that we've gotten rid of the old managing board and put in this excellent new managing board right here, Siemens is going to get even better than it's been in past years. So thank you.
Are there any